Hi, this is Anuj Antony, UR 15 CS 170 from Carnegie University. So today I'm with my fifth video of data structure. So here's my question. So aim of the experiment for today's is that implementation of single linked list. So we have to implement the following operation in the single linked list as function as insert at the front of the list, at the back of the list, and any position in the list. So deletion, searching, and display. So now we move to the program. So here's the program. In this program, I use the header file as iostream and using namespace std, which is a standard library function. And I declared two variables n and d of integer type. Now I created a structure of node. Inside the node, I declared a variable of data of int type and of node of will be an address of the nest. Then I declared some global variable like front queue, rear queue, temp, and t, which I assign everything as null. So now I will go to the insert function. The insert function have three options. Three options are there. First one is we can insert at the front. Second is insert in the middle, and third is insert at the end. So it is stored it as n. So first, if n is equal to 1, this is show for the insert at the front. So in this I created a new node of temp. Now I'm asking the user to enter the data. So it will store it as data, which I created a new node of temp. Then the next to the temp will be null. So now if condition is there, if front queue is equal to null, this is for the if it is empty or not. Then if front queue is equal to null, this means that both I assign both front queue and rear queue as temp. So the next to the rear will be as null. If not, if it is not empty, then it will go to the else command, and else next to the temp will be a front queue. So then I assign the front queue is equal to temp. In this, the insertion at the front is done. So now I will go for the insertion at the middle. So in this, I am asking the user to enter the data which after which you want to insert. In middle, we have want to insert. So we are asking the user to enter data which after which you want to insert. So I will store it as d. Now I am assigning front queue is equal to t. It's a variable which I declared t. So I'm assigning front queue is equal to t. So here the while command. In this while command, if data of t is not if not equal to d, then the value of the t will be incremented to the next. Now if t is equal to this for comparison that t is equal to rear q nest means next to the rear q will be equal to t. If it is means then cout element not found, element is not found. If element is found, then I created a new node of temp. So I'm asking the user to enter the data and it will store it as data as temp data. Then the next to the temp will be null. Now again we will check for the it's empty or not. So if front queue is equal to null, this means that I'm assigning both front queue and rear queue is equal to temp, and the next to the rear will be null. If not, it will be like the next to the temp will be equal to the next of t. So is this t arrow next is equal to temp. So here it will insert at the middle. So now go for the insertion at the end. Insertion at the end is the similar which I discussed early. So it's the same code what we declared. So now I go for the deletion function. In deletion function also three options are there as delete from the front, delete from the middle, and delete from the end. So first I will go from the delete from the front. In delete from the front, if rear queue is equal to null, this means that the queue is empty. Nothing can be deleted. If it is empty, you cannot delete anything. If it's not empty, then giving a command as front queue is equal to temp. I am assigning front queue is equal to temp, and the value of the front queue will be incremented, and the element will be deleted. So a temporal value which we declared temp is equal to temp, it will be deleted. So now I will go for the delete from the middle. Delete from the middle also given a command if rear queue is equal to null, this means it is empty. If it's not empty, Now I asking the user to enter the data which you want to delete. So it's storing as D, and I'm assigning front q is equal to T and temp is equal to T. So in this while command I used that T of data not equal to D and T of next not equal to null. So the temp will be equal to T now, and the value of the T will be incremented. Again, this is for asking the element is found or not. It means if T arrow next is equal to null, the next value to T is null, this means that element is not found. If not, then it will go to the else. So temp next, it will go to the next and will compare as it will be equal to the T of next. So the element will be deleted. So what we declare as a T as variable, it will be deleted. So it will delete from the front. Now it is from the delete from the front, delete from the end. In this again it is there for empty queue, that if rear queue is equal to null, this means that it is empty. If it's not empty, the following code is there, that again front queue is equal to tm assigning and temp is equal to t, and while t arrow next if it is not equal to null, this means that temp will be equal to t and the value of the t will be incremented. Now the rear queue will be equal to temp, so the next to the rear queue will be as null. So the element will be deleted like t which we declared early on. So this is a deletion function. So now we will go for the searching. Searching function is that simple. Uh, they have declared a variable I of int type and assigning is it as 0. So if rear queue is equal to null, this means it is an empty queue. If not, then I'm asking the user to enter the data to be searched. So it will store it as D, and again the front queue is equal to T and temp is equal to T. Following commands are there. So the value of the I will be incremented and temp will be equal to T. Then the value of the T will be also be incremented. So if T arrow next is equal to null, this means the element is not found. Else element found at the position which will be I plus 1, which we given as I is equal to 0. So element found at the position will be I plus 1. So now for the display, for display also it check for the empty queue, the rear queue is equal to null. So again a temp is equal to front queue. If temp not equal to null, this means that temp arrow data it will show, it will display. So it's just for display. The next value also it will be display of temp. So is the switch command. This is that first one is for the insert, second one is for deletion, third one is for search, and fourth one is for display. So under the choice it will store as n. If n is equal to 1, it will show the insert function. If n is equal to 2, it will delete. N is equal to 3, search. N is equal to 4, display, and n is equal to 5 as it will break. So now we can see the output. So it's asking as, so I'm giving the entire choice as insert. First I will do insert. Then I will insert at the front something. Enter the data as 12. Again I want to continue, yes. So insert at the end. I'm giving as insert again. So insert at the end. I'm giving some value as 45 something. Again I want to, yes, continue. Again I want to insert. And now I want to insert at the middle. So I'm asking the enter data after which you want to insert. So I will give the value as 12. So you're asking to enter the data of something. So 34. Okay, again it's asking want to continue, yes. Why? Now I go for the display. Display you can find that 12, 34, 45 is printed. Now I go for the, now again why? I'll go for the searching. I want to search 34. Where is the location? So it will stay as element found at the position is 2. So for the deletion, I now I'm going to do 2. So, delete from the front. So delete from the front. So element deleted will be 12. So yes, you again want to do 2. Which element you want? 34 as. So it will be deleted. So here's the end of the program. Thank you for watching this video.